Good afternoon. Happy Sunday to all. This is another episode of Weekly Chat with Carla. I wanted to talk to you all today about some tips and awareness for cyberbullying. Okay, it's an issue that it's coming very, very common, and it's actually on the rise every year amongst our teens. Okay, that's going to be the topic of this week. Okay. Cyberbullying is harassing, threatening, embarrassing, and targeting another person online. It is very common and is on the rise among teens. 90% who report being cyberbullied also have been bullied offline as well. Some of the reasons why researchers are showing that this happens is physical appearance, race, gender, religion, sexual orientation. Most teens don't report it or even tell their parents they're being bullied. Recent studies shows 1 in 4 teens have been a victim and 1 in 6 admit to have cyberbullied someone. And that's according to www.kidshealth.org. Long-term and frequent cyberbullying can leave both victims and bullies at a greater risk for anxiety, depression, other stress-related disorders that can lead to suicide. Okay, all too well that what we all know we hear about on a daily basis, which is very, very sad. Okay, signs of cyberbullying. To pay attention to these signs. In regards to your child or loved one, emotionally upset during and after the use of internet or their cell phone, withdrawn from family members, friends, activities, slipping grades, and acting out in anger, no longer wanting to use the internet or their cell phone, changes in mood, behavior, sleep, and appetite. It's important, some of those signs that I actually just went over, to be very, very attentive and paying attention to our children. A lot of our children, majority of them, I'm quite sure they have laptops or computers in their room, okay? And during their teenage years, during the time that they want their privacy, and a lot of times they don't want their parents in their room, okay? If you actually start seeing signs, I think it's important to sit down and speak with your child, but as well, definitely maybe have that laptop computer brought to a public place where you can monitor what's going on or actually set certain settings in regards to your child's social profile to actually see what's actually going on and kind of see what's going on in the online world, okay? Tips for support system. If your child you do find out your child is being a victim of cyberbullying. In the old days, it was actually offline. Not saying it doesn't still happen offline, because it does, but online is actually on the rise, and it's growing daily and yearly, okay? Tips for support system. Offer your unconditional, ongoing love, comfort, and support to your child. Tell them about your personal bullying experience. Most of us, when we was younger, we probably had an experience, and even if not, I know for myself, my oldest sibling, my sister, experienced this when we were younger. So I was aware of it because I'm only a year behind my older sibling, but she did deal with that on more than one occasion, okay, by several different females. So even if you wasn't personally, or you even can share the experience, period, share the experience with your child, okay? It's important for them to know that you've been through it as well, okay? Remind your child they aren't alone, meaning every day, every week, every month, every year, you're going to be fighting it, and you're going to be with them daily, okay? You're going to be with them every step of the way. It's important for them to know that. Keep the threatening messages, pictures, and texts they receive as evidence. You will definitely need that as evidence when you speak with that other person's parents, when you actually bring it to the attention school, the principal, the teachers, as well as maybe even the school district, if it has to go that far. I did have a personal experience with one of my children when she was younger. We dealt with that, and I actually had to take it over the principal's head, and I actually did take it to the school district, okay? So you don't know how far that you actually have to take it, okay? So keep all that information as evidence, okay? Limit access to technology. Keep laptop and computer, like I said, in a public place, not in the child's bedroom. Okay, you don't want to do this because then they're suffering it alone, and you don't know what's going on. Okay, meaning a lot of times teenagers, because they are stuck to their cell phones, or they're actually always on social media, it's actually kind of hard, even when they're a victim, to not get on the internet or the social media to see actually what's going on or even what's being said about them, okay? Even if they are a victim, it's hard for them to not go on social media, okay? Follow your child on social media. Be aware of how they're spending their time. Don't abuse this by commenting and posting on their profile. Remember, like I said, if they're teenagers, they want their privacy. I do remember my child's older. One of my daughters actually did block me when she was younger, when she first actually got out in the world. I was a friend on Facebook, and I did post a comment being a mama. And she did. She unfriended me, and I just kind of laughed. I was like, "Are you serious?" But anyway, my point is, even when they get out there into the world, and like I said, and she was grown in her early 20s. But so you definitely can imagine a teenager being at home and them going through their stage of they wanting their privacy. So when I said follow your child on social media, just be aware how they're spending their time. In other words, make sure you're not abusing it. Okay, okay, just make sure of that, because it might, in other words, it might actually cause a rift between you and your child, and you won't be able to be there for them. And it's very important for you to be there for them during this time. Okay. Let them know about the importance of not posting their address or where they're going. I know a lot of us, even adults, are guilty of that, posting about where we're going. That can be dangerous. I know sometimes even where we're at certain places, we actually want to share on social media, and that's fine. But sometimes that can actually be dangerous when it comes to someone stalking an individual, or someone is cyberbullying an individual, or your child. In other words, if your child is actually posting about where they're going, just as well as they are being bullied online, an individual might be bullying them offline as well, and might appear or show up where they're at, okay? And that could be very, very dangerous if they're actually bullying your child offline as well, okay? So let them know how important that is. And like you said, it's not about sharing their address, okay? Set a good example yourself by being the role model when it comes to the online world. It's very, very important. It's not just our teenagers, but if you know, with our children, they're going to pretty much mock or do what they see at home, okay? Whether people don't want to believe that or not, it's very, very important. They will. So in other words, you need to make sure that you're being responsible as well, and educating your child about the pros and cons, the do and don'ts, and also as well as the danger of the online, of internet, okay? Internet is can be used for very positive reasons, us staying in contact with family and friends. If we live across town, we live across state, live in a whole different country, we're able to communicate with them. We're able to send pictures to each other. In other words, it was meant, and it's meant for positive, but as well, just like we have good, we know we have evil. Okay, so you actually have to educate your child about the pros and cons of the social media, the online world. Okay, and I also included, and will include it at the bottom of this video, I did get some numbers. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. That number is 800-273-8255. It is available 24 hours, 7 days a week, as well as the cyber tip line, which is 800-843-0568. It's 7 days a week, 24 hours a day as well. And those are just some numbers just in case you need to reach out as a parent, or if the child is not comfortable. We all want our children to come to us, but the reality, sometimes for different reasons, they won't. They won't actually come to you or come to their loved one, that they actually might still be able to reach out to someone, even if they're calling someone like on a tip line or a National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Sometimes people feel comfortable even talking to someone strange, meaning, like I said, on them tip lines versus actually coming to us. Yes, we all prefer our children come to us, but the reality sometimes is that's just not the reality, which I know we all want it to be that way, but it's actually not, okay? But you actually want your child to talk to someone, okay? Even if they're not coming to you, you want them to be able to reach out to someone. I wanted to go over the tips again and just do a quick recap. The tips are: offer your unconditional, ongoing love, comfort, and support to your child. Tell them about your personal bullying experience, even if you don't have one. I'm quite sure you know of one, okay? Share that with them to let them know that you went through it, or you are aware of bullying and how to deal with it and even get through it, okay? Just let them know that you've been through it as well. Remind your child they aren't alone. They don't actually have to go through this alone, that you're going to be there every step of the way. Keep the threatening messages, pictures, and texts as evidence. You will need this information when you, like I said, speak with that child's parents, when you speak with the teachers, when you speak with the principal, the school district, or even as far as we have to go to taking it to the police, okay? Limit access to technology. Keep laptop, computer in a public place in the house, not in the child's room, okay? Follow your child on social media. Be aware of how they're spending their time. And remember, don't abuse this by commenting and posting on their profile. Let them know of the importance of not posting their address or where they're going, okay? And remember, set a good example yourself by being the role model when it comes to the online world. That's important as well, okay? Once again, this has just been another episode of Weekly Chat with Carla. I hope this video was of some value to someone today, or our loved one. If you know anyone who can surely benefit from this video, please feel free to share, okay? If you're curious or would like to know more about me or what I actually do from home, feel free to send me a direct message. You can actually find me over on my social platforms. I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, as well as Instagram. You can actually reach out to me on my social platforms as well. I do hope everyone's having a blessed Sunday, and I'll actually be speaking with you all soon. And if you haven't subscribed and you want to continue learning more about me or getting the weekly chats, become a subscriber, okay? I would love to, meet with you and become friends and chat and network with you, okay, in the online world, okay? And let's, fight this negative bullying and the cyberbullying. Let's actually fight it together. And like I said, if you actually want to become a subscriber, just actually join me. And on my blog, on my website, you can actually hit subscribe to become a subscriber to get more valuable content in the future, and actually being able to join me to take on these negativities or negative stuff in the world, and join me with the fight against them all, okay? I look forward to speaking with you all soon. Take care and God bless. Bye.